Hey guys, today's video is going to be a first impressions, get ready with me type of thing. I got a whole bunch of makeup and I wanted to just try it all on my face. I did have a mishap, so if you want to see that, keep on watching. But at the end of this video, I am going to do a little swatch review type thing on the palette that I use. So if you want to see how I got this look and what I think of the products that I use, then just keep on watching. Okay, so for this video of first impressions, I'm going to start with this. I've never used this with makeup yet. I've only used it at night before bed to see if it would like control the oil. But this is e.l.f. Oil Control Liquid Lotion with tea tree oil. You can put this on by itself at night or under your makeup. So I'm going to use this as like my primer, like my moisturizer. So, ooh, it shot out. So I'm just going to put that on everywhere. A few of these products I got to try for like my wedding makeup, so hopefully I end up liking them. I've seen a little bit of a difference with this at night, like when I wake up in the morning. I'm still kind of oily, but not like it was. So, use that for my primer. Now I'm going to use concealer. So I have the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. This is my first time ever trying this. I got it in Fair Neutral, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like kind of afraid that it's going to be my actual skin color and not like a concealer color. But I'm going to try. I wanted to try this for so long. A lot of redness to cover up. I'm actually going to cover those scratches on my neck. As you guys know, or if you don't know, and you haven't watched my vlogs, I got a rabbit. And my rabbit likes to scratch me up. Hence my wrist. I went to grab him out of his cage the other day to hold him, like I always hold him, and he freaked out. And his back legs got my wrist. I'm going to use that as a base for my eyes, since I don't have a new eye primer to try. I usually do use a dry beauty blender, but it seems kind of hard to use with this concealer, so I might have to wet it. Okay, I think I want to do this. So for foundation, I don't have a new one to try, so I'm just going to go in with my trusty Maybelline Fit Me concealer foundation, and this is in 110 Porcelain. Ow! And I'm just going to put that on my beauty sponge. I always get way too much of this. Always. I need a mirror. Ow. My friend got me the blood sugar palette for my birthday. I think it was for my birthday. But it was very unexpected. And I was so grateful for it because, well, she doesn't have a Twitter, so she didn't see my tweet, but I literally just tweeted a couple days before that I wanted a product with Jeffree's star, like his cosmetic line. And then I had learned that she got me that for my birthday. I think it was my birthday. But I'm so happy that she did, even though she did not have to. I'm going to need more foundation. I'm not getting the coverage that I want. I'm also supposed to be getting a new car this weekend or next weekend. So I'm very excited for that. I have a few in mind that I want. There's no doubt that I want a new car because I've had this car for like 7 years and I finally paid it off, and I want like my mommy car because we plan to have babies after we get married. So I definitely want my mommy car. However, I think I would hold off on it just a little bit longer if I had the choice, but I really don't. This foundation is not wanting to stay on my nose. And I'm getting very angry. Anyway, if I had the choice, I would wait a little bit longer before I started with a new payment because we're trying to get a house. And unfortunately, my grandfather got into a car accident and it wasn't his fault, but his car was totaled. I'm using the MERCIER translucent powder to set my face because it's not staying on. Anyway, he needs a vehicle and he's not going to get a lot of money for his car, so he's going to give me what my car is worth for my car. And then, so he'll have my car, he'll buy my car from me, and then I'll get a new car and start a new payment. Yippee. Gotta do what you gotta do though. I need my powder brush. And I cannot find it. Found it. This brush. Woo! And I'm going to cake on the powder. See, it's already breaking off of my nose. Right here. Look at that. I don't know what to do about it. If anybody in the comment section could tell me what to do about it, that would be awesome. Now I'm going to go back in with, drop something every video, my concealer, and just cover the areas that aren't covering with foundation. never see YouTubers having this issue. So what I think I'm going to do is go into Sephora and have them do my foundation. Look at that. And if I don't like it after they do it, I'm just gonna do airbrush for my wedding. Because I can't be looking like this. I feel like you can see where I laid the concealer down. So for setting the rest of my face, I need new powder, so I'm just going to use this one that I always use. I don't know if it's this foundation or the setting powder or the, I don't know which product I used on my face already that has made my face look this bad, but it has never looked this bad ever. Oh, I'm getting angry. I'm taking this off. Yeah, I'll be back. Whew. So I'm back and I figured out what it was. I don't know if it's exactly just this, but I do definitely know that it is this Tarte Shape Tape. I took everything off and I did not reapply this because I thought maybe this had something to do with it. So I was experimenting and I just scratched myself. I just added my foundation. I didn't do concealer underneath. I just did my foundation and then I put this on and I put less. I put like one dot here, and that was it. And I blended it out and it was fine. I set my foundation before that. Not really around here, but everywhere else I did because I knew like this in powder doesn't really go well. So then I put this on and I set it with the translucent powder, the Laura Mercier powder, and it was starting to break apart again. So, and I didn't do that on the rest of my face, so I don't know if it's not a match with that powder or what, but I do know YouTubers use this all the time and I know that they use that powder all the time. So I must be doing something wrong and I don't know what, unless it's just my oily freakish face. But I'm back to where I left off. I did my contour, that's where I left off. I don't have a new blush to try, but there are blushes in this palette right here that I've never used. This is the Special Occasion 39 eyeshadow and blush palette from BH Cosmetics, and there's broken pieces in it, so pardon me. But the only blush that I have used in this palette, I think, is just this one. So I think I'm going to go in with, maybe the one above it. I don't know. I'll go in with that one and see what that does. Where's my blush brush? Here's my blush brush. So it's pretty darn pink. very dark. Tone it down just a little bit. I would probably never use that again. This is just going to be a bad review video. So next on the agenda will be the eyes, because I'll do highlight after. So for this beautiful palette here, ouch, I'm going to first go in with Sugarcane, which is this one right here, the second one in the palette. And I'm going to just take a fluffy brush. A lot of fallout. And I'm going to put that in the crease. I can already tell it's not doing the best that it would because of that concealer that I put on my eyelid. So it's looking pretty crappy. Next, I'm going to go into the shade next to it called Cake Mix. And I'm going to use that same brush, but I'm just going to keep that more in the crease. Going to get another just plain no product on it and just blend that out. Like that. Now I can't remember the look that I was doing. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with Tongue Pop, which is another shade of pink, with the same brush, and place that in the same places that we did the last shade. Very pigmented, like I barely dipped my brush into the pan and a lot is coming on my eyelid. Again, I'm going to take that brush and blend that out. Definitely don't want any harsh lines. Next. Going in with Cavity. And if that doesn't look like a color called Cavity, then I don't know what is. But I'm going to, I don't know what brush I'm going to use. Maybe this one, because it looks like it's all over the lid. I just dipped it in there and that's how pigmented it is. Holy, here we go. And that's gonna go in the crease. And I'm going to bring it up. Again, with that brush, I'm going to I'm liking it so far. Okay, now on the inner thirds, I don't know if she has sweetener. I'm gonna go with Donor. And that is this dark gold right there. And I'm going to go in with this tiny, tiny little packing brush because it's creamy and pigmented and I don't want to mess this up. So just pat that on, let's say the inner third, maybe a little bit more. Now I'm going to go back in with that pink that we used, which is Cavity, the excess on the brush, and just blend that in. Then I'm going to take a tiny little packing or blending brush, and I'm gonna go in with Extraction, which is this dark purple right here. And I'm gonna put that in the outer corner, outer V only. Take that packing brush or blending brush again. Just, I'm gonna go back in with Tongue Pop on the lower lash line. It hurts from holding the palette because it's a heavy duty palette. I'm gonna go back in with Cavity, which is that fluorescent pink right there. Carefully. And run that underneath. Then I'm going to blend that out. And curl my lashes. I'm gonna try this new mascara. It is the Marcel Curling and Lengthening Mascara. Extension plus curl. That's what the wand looks like. So we'll see. I'm gonna put my lashes on off camera and I will be right back. Okay, so I did my lashes. I actually changed the lashes that I used. Where's the package at? I used H&M eyelashes. They're originally $5.99, but I got them for $2. It doesn't say what kind they are. It just says fullness and definition. And then for lips, I used Sleek Makeup Major Matte Lip. And then I used L.A.COLORS Matte Liquid Lip. So that's what I used. So for highlight, I'm going to try this Wonder Beauty Glow Lotion Illuminator. I'm going to just put it on one of these tiny beauty blenders because I don't know how it's going to take with my makeup, honestly. I need to turn Shameless back down. It's ripping my foundation off, but what is it at this point? Okay, it's ripping off my foundation. So I'm going to stop with that. And I'm going to use this e.l.f. palette that I use for contour. I'm going to use the first shade in it, which is a highlighting shade, and I'm just going to pat over that. There's no savoring it. It ripped off the foundation. Good thing I'm not leaving the house. I can't fix my freaking nose. That's just how it's gonna be. So this is the finished look. This is all of my first impression products. Overall, I had to do my foundation over again because of the Tarte Shape Tape, but I guess I'm just gonna have to keep practicing with it. These lashes I've never worn before. I think they're too long, so I'll have to trim those. The highlight probably would have been best if I didn't already powder my face, I guess. I don't know. The foundation looks awful, even though it's mine. The lips aren't too bad. Not yet, at least. And the eyes, I loved his shadows. His palette was so good. And the mascara is bomb too. And this, like I said, I use this every night. It kind of helps, but okay, so my freaking camera died. or had no space, so I had to delete a bunch of crap. But overall, that is my review. I wouldn't use this under makeup if I'm using this, so I guess I'm gonna have to try each separately. My foundation, I've always used that foundation. It was my favorite foundation until today when I just ran into all of these issues. I forgot something. I got the Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray. I got this to try for my wedding night, and I forgot about it, so I'm gonna put this on real quick. It smells like grass. It smells like grass. Okay, so I'm gonna wear this makeup. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm gonna wear it around a little bit, see how it wears with the oil factor. But yeah, this is my favorite out of everything that I've tried. Of course, I'm going to swatch at the end of this video just because I would be curious. I don't know. I love them so much. But yeah, so those are my reviews, kind of. Like I said, I'm going to use this without this because I don't think it was a match. The powder didn't seem to be a match for anything. The mascara is bomb. I like this mascara a lot. These eyelashes are cute, but they're too long. The lips are alright. They're pretty drying, and I feel like they're gonna start cracking here soon. The highlight would be bomb, but my foundation is breaking apart. Like I said, none of these products that I used on my face today are like matching with each other, so I don't know. It might be something I'm doing. I gotta like look into that more. But I didn't like the blush either. Nope, did not. A lot of hair in my nose. But anyway, oh, and I got new brushes. They're cute little mermaid tails. Oh, they're so cute, and the tips are blue. They're so cute. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button or the bell. The bell notifies you when I upload. Also, follow me on all my social medias. All my handles will be linked down below, as well as everything I used on my face today and other good stuff, so be sure to check that out. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!